Hi everyone! Today we are reviewing the Magicshine 1700SD version headlight. This version differs from the standard model in that it can be controlled using the buttons on Shimano Di2 electronic shifters, specifically Altegra, Durace and GRX versions. The contents of the package of the SD version are very minimal. In the package for the version without Di2 support, there is a handlebar mount and remote control. Here, none of that is included, there is only a charging cable and set of instructions. While the absence of remote in the light version that works with Shimano Di2 is somewhat understandable, it's rather strange that the handlebar mount is also missing. The light has a removable mount. It's very easy to take off, just press a button and pull. However, the mount doesn't seem reliable. It's made of plastic and the surface area for securing it is quite small. I checked reviews online, and it turns out this is true, the mount tends to break. Overall, this isn't a major issue. I also found replacement mounts online for about $5, and there are also 3D printing templates available. The main concern is that the mount could break while riding. The headlamp looks quite stylish on the bike, so a bit bulky. The lens is very large and has a convex shape, so dust will likely accumulate in the corners, meaning you'll need to clean it regularly. That's the price for having a comfortable light beam. The light has two sets of modes, low beam and high beam. Each set by default includes 3 lighting modes, low, medium and high. The color temperature and tone are quite neutral, and the light is pleasant. But I can say it's a premium light with a high color rendering index. The light beam is very focused, which is good on one hand, you won't blind oncoming traffic. On the other hand, you won't see what's happened on the roadside, like animals that might jump in front of you. It's important to note that this headlamp is designed only for road use. I wouldn't recommend using it on gravel rides, and it's definitely not suitable for trails. The app is very raw and strange. Any data update happens very slowly. There is one unpleasant bug. After turning off the light and turning it back on, it's impossible to reconnect to it. You have to search for the device again, and, of course, when reconnecting, the information about the modes is not saved. And the app doesn't know how to load the mode settings from the light. This means that each time you connect, you'll have to reconfigure everything from scratch. If you are used to using modern apps for controlling devices, like DJI, Insta360, LifeX, Groovy and others, you will be disappointed. The app has a great feature. When you set the light level of the headlamp in percentages through the app, you can immediately see the actual light level in fact. This way you can thoroughly adjust the modes to your riding level and not need to use that app at all. The app allows you to set up multiple profiles, and within each profile you can create several modes. You can switch between modes using one press on the side button, but you can switch between profiles. It would be logical to switch profiles with a double press, but a double press always toggles between your custom modes and 3 standard high beam modes, which cannot be customized. So this way you can only customize a set of low beam modes, but you can include high beam modes to that set. The strangest part is the control via Di2. Typically, lights compatible with Di2, such as Garmin lights, connect to the bike computer, allowing you to see battery status and choose which Di2 buttons on the handlebars control the light. This way, you can use your Di2 buttons to control different bike mechanisms. For example, single press can scroll through screens on the bike computer, while long presses can turn the light on and off or switch between lighting modes. With this light, it's different. It connects directly to the Di2 buttons, meaning you can no longer use the buttons to control the bike computer or other devices. Switching modes and turning the light on/off via Di2 cannot be customized. For example, switching always happens with a single press of the shifter button. This means you can set up a single click for scrolling through screens on your bike computer and double click or long press for controlling the light. After all, this isn't the UT800, which allows for such customization. Additionally, you won't be able to check the battery status on the bike computer or switch modes via widget. Magicshine has learned to make a pretty decent hardware part of the light. It has a quality body, good optics and pleasant lighting. However, the software part has a lot of space for improvements. This applies both to the app and the poorly implemented DI2 control. If you are looking for proper DI2 control, I recommend checking out the Garmin Varia UT800. It's a bit outdated, but the DI2 control is implemented flawlessly. Leave a comment if you'd like me to do a review of the Varia UT800. I will likely return the 1700SD version and order the older 1700 version without DI2 support, but with a remote control and handlebar mount. I'll be happy to revisit the DI2 version if Magicshine releases a new firmware or even a new version of the light. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this review, I'd really appreciate a like. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. And have a great day!